Europe must define itself strategic goal to ensure stability and security on the continent. Europe must clearly define its strategic goal. The withdrawal of Russia from the Black Sea, this is not a localized issue, but a long-term objective critical to the entire Euro-Atlantic security system. Reducing Russian control over the Black Sea region would contribute to strengthening the security of Ukraine, Romania, and other Black Sea nations, limiting the Kremlin's aggressive ambitions in the Middle East and the Balkans, increasing Europe's energy independency from Russian supplies, protecting trade and transport routes passing through the region, reducing the risk of military escalation and provocations by Russia. However, achieving this goal requires consistent tactical steps. Supporting Ukraine in its struggle to restore territorial integrity is essential, but insufficient. Europe must think broadly and act decisively. First, economic sanctions against Russia must be intensified to weaken its financial capacity for military expansion in the region. Second, active military cooperation with Black Sea countries is necessary, including arms supplies, military training, and joint NATO exercise. Third, Europe should strengthen regional alliance in coalitions capable of countering Russia's aggression. Additionally, a key focus of strategy should be enhancing Europe's energy security, minimizing Moscow's influence on European policy, developing alternative gas supplies, including from the Mediterranean and the Caucasus, along with investment in renewable energy, will help reduce dependence on Russia. The free people of the North Caucasus, strategic partners for Europe, one of the key factors that could shift the balance of power in the region is support for the peoples of the North Caucasus, who have historically fought for their independence from Russia. The peoples of the Caucasus have their own state traditions, identity and culture, which were forcibly suppressed by the Russian Empire and later the Soviet Union. The struggle for freedom and independence is not just a historical fact, but a real political reality that demands Europe's attention. Today, when discussing the destabilization of Russian power in the Black Sea region, we must understand that a free Caucasus would weaken the Kremlin's control over its south border, reduce military pressure on Ukraine and the Black Sea, and create new center of resistance against Russian imperialism. Independent Caucasian states could become Europe's allies in security, trade, and politics, helping to contain Moscow's aggressive ambitions. Europe must view the peoples of the North Caucasus not as Russia's internal problem, but as a future allies and strategic partners. This means a need for political, economic, and diplomatic programs aimed at supporting the right to self-determination and the development of democratic institutions. On November 8, 2023, in Brussels at the European Parliament, the founding Congress of the North Caucasus Committee took place. Representatives of most regional peoples confirmed their determination to fight for independence, including through armed means. I was elected head of the military committee, and my current task is to integrate all armed forces composed by ethnic Caucasians in Ukraine into a single combat-ready structure capable of effectively fulfilling its objectives. This